Welcome back to the Olivier Theatre Awards, and we come now to the award for Best Actor of the Year. And the nominations this year are Al Pacino for Death of a Salesman, Kenneth Branagh for Richard III, and then two actors, both from the same remarkable new play, Stench by Harold Barkworthy. And the nominees are John Daniels in the role of Mr. Trotter and David Forbert in the role of Mr. Gannett. Now, these are four fine actors, and I'm sure they'd all agree that the point is not to win, but to play the game. And the winner is John Daniels.
No, shit.
Unfortunately, John is unable to be with us tonight, and so I'd like to ask his co-star David Forbert to accept the award on his behalf. David. David, perhaps you'd like to say a few words, David.
Thank you, Vanessa. Ladies and gentlemen, what a delight it is to accept this award on behalf of my close personal acquaintance, John Daniels. John cannot, unfortunately, accept it himself because he is in Hollywood, starring in his first major film role with Meryl Streep. I am, however, not in Hollywood, not having been offered even a minor role in an 8mm pornographic movie. But what a delightful object it is that John has won. Although, you know, I'm sure I will very soon receive one myself when I next buy 10 gallons of petrol at a Texaco filling station. So what is it that Johnny has got that makes him stand apart from other actors of his generation? Well, I think we all know the answer to that one. Syphilis. And what a great and heartwarming thing it is that he has already started passing it on to a whole new generation of younger actors. Of course, to win an acting award is always a great honor, but to receive one here in the heart of London's famous West End on an occasion such as this hugely diminishes that honor. What could be more dull than these sordid, backslapping sessions where has-beens in tuxedos hand over to even older has-beens in tuxedos awards for plays that closed the week before they opened because the audiences were clamoring instead for tickets to Andrew Lloyd Webber's latest rearrangement of Evita to suit the vocal range of Kylie Minogue. I therefore cannot say what a delight it is that John has won this award instead of me. And I should like to announce my retirement from the acting profession in order to begin a lifetime of work amongst the mentally handicapped. In which capacity I look forward to meeting all the members of the judging panel very soon. Thank you.
Good evening and welcome to the Boston University Huntington Theatre for this, the second part of our course in elementary courting for men. May I say how pleased I am with tonight's turnout? Some 800 people, which is very gratifying. Tonight we look at the first date. Obviously, taking out a girl for the first time is a very complex issue. The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date, not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door. Best to look as though your attention has been momentarily distracted. But when you do notice her, it is vital to say how pretty she is looking straight away. But don't overdo it. If at this point you are introduced to her parents, attitude is all important. You can be too casual. You can be too keen. When you've said goodbye to the parents, again, don't overdo it. Lead her to your car. And remember to open the door. Once in the car, there are various ways of driving. If you drive like this, you might lose her respect. If you drive like this, you should have taken a taxi. Before long, you'll arrive at the restaurant. Get out of the car. And escort her to your table. Then tuck her into her seat, yourself. And attract the waiter's attention. Selecting from the wine list is important. Complete ignorance is not good. When the bottle arrives, there's much to be made in the tasting of it, but don't be too professional. Eating, again, moderation is the order of the day. Don't eat too fast. But don't eat too slowly. Next is receiving the bill. This is a very important moment. You must be sure not to lose your cool. This is right. This is wrong. The girl may, of course, offer to pay herself, in which case you should refuse. For a while. Next stop is a fashionable discotheque. Once inside, you might look slightly strange if you try and talk over the music. So just stand casually and look sexy. This is good. This is better. This is starting to be misguided. After stance, dance technique is most important. Most people don't know how to dance, and so do too much. Other people do too little. Some people dance as if there's something up their bottom. And other people dance as if there's something coming out of their bottom. When all's said and done, it's best probably not to dance at all. The well-mimed sporting injury is always useful, and a good excuse for leaving the discotheque. If you don't utterly foul it up, 20 minutes later, you should be back at your place. It's important to relax and make your guest feel at home. She will probably feel as nervous as you do, and there's no need to make any extra special effort. Then, putting on the music. We can't help you with the choice of CD, even though no matter what the circumstances, Donny and Marie Osmond's greatest hits would be a mistake. At all costs, avoid the temptation to brag about your stereo. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. The seduction. This is the subject of next week's lecture. However, as a rough guide, this is right. And this is, I think you'll agree, disastrous.